So we're heading into the world of action films today with a little collection that is referred to here as Wakaliwood Supa Action Volume 1. Wakaliwood, for those who aren't aware, is a small independent film production company mainly doing zero-budget films based in Uganda. The first film we're going to be looking at today is Who Killed Captain Alex? A notorious film from the 2010s, made in 2010, directed by a guy called Nabwana IGG. Sorry if I've mispronounced that. Nabwana is a guy who's made a bunch of films. This is his fourth film, and he's still making cult films to this day. So in the 2010s, this film got picked up in the West as sort of this, like, crazy, endearing, interesting little low-budget action film, and a bunch of YouTube reviewers sort of jumped on it and brought it into the spotlight, which is where I first heard of it as well. So obviously this isn't starring Hollywood elite or anything like that, but there is a guy that is worth mentioning with this, and he is called VJ Emmie. Now, he is what is referred to as a video joker, which is what the VJ stands for. And what that basically is, apparently it's a thing in Uganda that they do, but it's a guy commentating over the film. Sort of like a riff track, or like a hype man, or something like that. I'm fascinated by that, honestly. I have no idea whether that's going to add to the film or detract from the film. I really don't know, but I'm looking forward to seeing what it's like. Honestly, I'm just looking forward to watching these films just in general. As I said, they've been on my radar since 2010, or somewhere in the 2010s, and they look very endearing and very fun, and I'm excited to finally get to watch them. I have a feeling that, if anything, they're going to be very charming. So let's take a look, shall we? Let's check out Who Killed Captain Alex.
What the fuck?
The plot revolves around an army headed by Uganda's best fighter, Captain Alex, and they're trying to take down the Tiger Mafia, headed by some guy called Richard. There's a big fight, and unfortunately Captain Alex gets killed. I mean, you could probably tell from the title that was going to happen, really. But yeah, he gets killed, so the army are now setting out on one final revenge mission to take out the Tiger Mafia once and for all. And they have a secret weapon, a Shaolin monk, who is also the brother of Captain Alex. This sometimes is overload, but it is a lot of fun, and throughout the entire thing, I couldn't stop smiling. It is super charming and super endearing. It's only 70 minutes long. Any longer might have been a bit overkill, but 70 minutes, and I think it hits that sweet spot, you know? You get plenty of action, you get some quieter drama moments, like most films, but this one, it's a little different to what we're used to watching over here, really, and the best way to sort of discuss it, I think, will be to split that into two parts. So we'll start with part one.
Commando! The Ugandan commando. Another commando on the move. Moving. La la la. La la. Wow, this music is good. Commando.
Okay, so let's start off by talking about the film itself. So, it's hard to gauge the acting in this, with it being in Ugandan, with subtitles, but everyone seems like they're doing alright. People look like they're having fun as well, and they put on a serious face when they need to. Yeah, everything sort of feels, there's nothing in there that made me go, what the fuck why is he acting like that, you know? For non-actors as well, these aren't like professionally trained actors or anything. It works completely fine. It's quite good. Obviously, the impressive element of this whole film, though, is really the action sequences. They are very over the top, very fun. There's a lot of people involved. There's a lot of people getting involved in these fights and stuff, and they go all out wherever they can. You know, there's explosions, there's like weapons, there's special effects. It's some highlights would be like a chopper that's been sort of like pasted in the screen in the shot, and then a guy's been copy and pasted inside that, and it's like, it's very DIY, put together, almost punk with like in its attitude, like we don't care, we're just doing what we want to do and we're going to push the boundaries as far as we can. And yeah, they really do, and it's great. And another highlight for me was like a gun that's clearly made out of 2 pipes and a frying pan glued together. But while you're watching it, you don't, unless you're like looking out for these little things, you don't really notice because they just sort of play it as is. It's impressive. It feels like it pushes beyond its capabilities sometimes, which is always a good thing to be doing. Like it feels like it's trying. It's not being held back by any limitations. It's like, well, we want to do this in this shot, so we're going to figure out a way to do it, and that's great. I've said before multiple times on this channel that making a film is no easy feat, and the fact that these guys have managed to get together and make this big, fun, charming thing is great. And it's got plenty of stuff in it, you know, action, it's got romance, it's got drama, and yeah, it's really fun. It's just a super fun time. So the apparently the original footage was lost. It was just recorded over for the next film. So the version we have here is a DVD rip. And you know, you can tell it looks like a DVD. They've sort of like judged it up a little bit for this Blu-ray, but it does look like a DVD. But I mean, that's the thing, they're not really thinking. Like, this wasn't meant to be something that was shown all over the world, I guess. It was just meant for Uganda, just to have a bit of fun in these slums that they shot it in, and with the people who were involved and stuff. Like, oh yeah, it's a way to spend a weekend, and then we'll shoot another one for next weekend and stuff. But obviously it got picked up because of the YouTube, like the YouTube notoriety that it got and such. And yeah, it's just really fun, and apparently there's a sequel in the works as well, which I'm looking forward to. I'd really like to see the second one of these. Yeah, super charming, very fun. Couldn't stop smiling throughout the whole thing. Yeah, let's move on to the second way to look at this film.
Now a super kung fu masters here. Not him. Him. From Ugandan Shaolin Temple. Yeah. Hey. Zipu. Hello. Alaka.
So the other angle of this film is the VJ Emmie side to it, which I didn't mention in the last bit. So VJ Emmie actually becomes quite a big part of this film if you watch the version with him talking over it, which of course I did. Weirdly, when you press play on this disc, it plays it without subtitles and VJ Emmie talking over it. So for a while he was definitely carrying this film for me. But yeah, he talks all the way throughout the film, and even throughout like the intro cards and the credits and stuff. He's sort of doing 3 jobs here. So firstly, he's taking the piss and having a laugh. He's talking over the film, he's making little quips, he's having fun, sort of like a riff track, like a Mystery Science Theatre 3000 sort of thing. Yeah, and through that you get a lot of his personality, you know. He'll tell you how he's feeling in any given scene. You can tell when he gets bored and he just starts rambling on or taking the piss out of characters. You can tell when he's having a great time, because he's like laughing along with everything and getting really involved in it. And yeah, so that's like a major one that he does. Secondly, he's sort of telling us what's happening. Sometimes he sort of talks for people, he'll do voices for characters, he'll translate. You can watch this without the subtitles, and it does sort of make sense because you've got VJ Emmie sort of chatting over the top of it. I wouldn't recommend that. I'd say go in with the subtitles on as well, so you can really see what's going on. But he sort of plays a lot of the characters. He does voices. He gets really into some of the bits where he's like crying when someone's like in tears and stuff like that. And yeah, it's almost like he's like live translation for it in a weird sort of way. And lastly, he's like a hype man, and he's like selling the film and the company to people. He's like shouting about how good Ugandan movies are and how good the action sequences are. And you know what? It's super infectious when he's doing that, especially in the action bits. He gets well into it and he's like shouting, "Who killed Captain Alex? Ugandan action, best movie," and all this sort of stuff. And you're like, yeah, and you've got all this crazy editing and stuff going on and all these explosions and this guy just like telling you how good it is. It works. I would highly recommend, if you're going to watch this, watch it with VJ Emmie talking over it. It just adds to the experience tenfold. He's cheeky, he's charming, he's clearly having a blast watching it, and it's super infectious watching it with him, alongside him. I can see why they do it. It's a lot of fun. It's really good. So yeah, those are sort of the two ways to watch this film. You have the film itself, and then you have VJ Emmie like screaming over the top of it, basically, and it's great. It's such a unique way to watch a film. That it's really good. I can and I know like riff tracks, Mystery Science Theatre 3000 and all that sort of are quite popular, but I don't know, this guy just, I don't know, he's got such a charm to him. It's great. It's really good. Okay, so I think that's pretty much all I have to say about Who Killed Captain Alex. Great film. Let's move on, because there is another feature on this disc.
Master is here. The Fat Master. Forgive me. I'll never watch Nollywood again, please. Oh, sorry. I hate the...
Lieutenant. Yes, sir.
Bless the bomb, over. Drop the bomb, man.
So for the second feature on this disc, we have Bad Black. This is from 2016, and again, it's a Ugandan action comedy directed by Nabwana IGG. The plot for this one follows a girl called Bad Black. She was abused when she was younger, and she sort of worked her way up in the ranks, killing people, and become the head of this group of girls in the Ugandan slums. She's trying to navigate her way around, trying to get enough money to survive, and she ends up stealing from this American doctor who's in Uganda helping people. Because she thinks he's a commando, you see, because he's got a little dog tag on, and she don't like commandos from a past trauma, so she targets him for that. Now this doctor ain't happy about this because she's stolen a lot from him, so a little kid trains him up to fight, and he goes out to seek his revenge and get his stuff back from Bad Black. Meanwhile, there's action scenes, romance, plot twists, you name it, everything's going off in this one. It's great. It's so much fun. This disc isn't a case of there's an A movie and a B movie. In my opinion, this disc has two A movies. Everything I said about Who Killed Captain Alex can kind of be put onto this. It's got everything that Who Killed Captain Alex has got, but you can tell 6 years have passed and they've gotten a little sharper with things. They're a little more pushing the boundaries a little more of what they can get away with. It's bigger action sequences, there's crazier effects and things like that, and it works. It is so fun. It is really fun. VJ Emmie's back again, and he's on top form here. He feels like he's a bit more comfortable with the role of sort of talking over it. I feel like he's done it for a lot more because there's a bunch of films between Captain Alex and Bad Black. There's a bunch of them that they made, and I'm guessing VJ Emmie just sort of narrates over those just in general. So you can tell he's had a bit more practice in. He's a little quippier, he's a little sillier, he says some hilarious stuff. He even references Who Killed Captain Alex a couple of times when some of the actors reappear. It's really good. Now, this bit is a little shorter for Bad Black, but don't take that as me saying that it's not worth your time. If anything, I think I preferred Bad Black to Who Killed Captain Alex. Marginally. They're both great, but Bad Black just pushed it over because it made me laugh just that little bit more. Everything's still intact, it's still charming, it's still a lot of fun, it's still crazy and bombastic and in your face. It even gets to a point where VJ Emmie says how confused he is with the plot, because it's really just throwing everything it's got at you. If you're going to watch any of these, I'd say watch Bad Black. I think you'll have a lot more fun with it. But if you're going to watch any of these, watch both of them. Absolutely, they are both a lot of fun. Right, I think that's all I can really say about it. I don't want to spoil it either. I think you should go watch Bad Black, definitely. I don't want to spoil it. So I'm going to leave it there with those. Let's move on.
Hey! This is Captain Alex! He's alive! Captain Alex is alive! He's dead. Hates you! That's, my friend, was poo-poo. For real. This is Uganda. Poo-poo everywhere. Oh, in the poo-poo! No poo-poo! Ugandan poo-poo! I'm so confused. And I'm Ugandan.
Okay then, print-wise, these two aren't awful, really. They're not too bad at all, to be completely honest with you. Obviously, Who Killed Captain Alex is a DVD rip, so it could be a little sharper, a little cleaner, but it's fine. They're both very watchable. The audio can be a little up and down, the visual quality can dip sometimes, but these are being shot in the most DIY nature possible in the slums of Uganda, so you get what you get with it, and they work completely fine. They are very, very watchable. On the disc, right, I have a notepad here for how much is on this disc. So, let's start off with Who Killed Captain Alex, shall we? So we get Who Killed Captain Alex with or without VJ Emmie, we get it with commentary, and we get a ton of subtitle options, including Klingon, for some reason. And I did try it, and it does come up in Klingon. I've researched it, and apparently it has been translated into Klingon, which is insane. Now, we get a bunch of special features here. We get a Kickstarter video, we get some promo films, we get a video of them at Fantasia Fest, it's called. We get 5 festival welcome videos, 18 fan films. Some of these are shit posts. We get like an edit with the Evangelion theme music. We get a Flash animation. We get a Cool Cat being edited into it. Just shitpost fan films from YouTube. We get 8 trailers, we get 8 around the world promos, and we get 2 Easter egg videos, and I checked those out. I've checked all these out, but the 2 Easter egg videos, one is a guy dancing to Michael Jackson for like a minute, and then another one is Lloyd Kaufman running towards Toxie at some sort of festival for like 50 seconds or something. It's very short. That's just on the Who Killed Captain Alex side. Then we have the Bad Black side. Now, you could only watch Bad Black with the VJ Emmie commentary. But, I mean, that's not a problem. He makes that film so much better. It's good already, but he makes it a lot better. We get commentary again for that one. Subtitles. We get a bunch of them, but no Klingon for this one, I'm afraid. We get a behind the scenes video, we get another Fantasia Fest video, we get 20 Welcome Festival videos, which I didn't really describe what they are. It's just sort of them being like, oh, we're in this festival today, hello, sort of thing. It's like Wakaliwood, welcome to the festival sort of thing. We get 7 music videos, because Wakaliwood have been commissioned to do some music videos for some bands, and they've also just cobbled some together for fun. We get 9 trailers, and we get 11 Wakaliwood around the world videos, which is them travelling to these different festivals around the world. We get so much. Oh, that's his name on the back, so I can remember how to pronounce it. We get so much on this disc. When I came to get stuff off the disc for the video, there were 100 titles on this disc. Now, we've had plenty of special features on these AGFA things before, but this is sort of taking the piss with how much you get on it, to be honest. 100 titles. A lot of these are very short, less than a minute, a lot of them. But the sheer amount of stuff, 2 features, the amount of stuff that's crammed onto this disc is obscene. It's insane. So yeah, plenty of stuff on this one. Okay, let's take a look at the case then. The slipcover, yeah, it's not too bad really. Nice little montage of chaos that sums up the film quite decently. It's the same image on the sleeve again, and we get another reversible cover. It's more of the same really though, just a re-edit of assets used on the main cover. The reverse cover does mention the Klingon subtitles though. I'm not sure what that's about, why they're pushing that so much. The write-up's good on the back, it sells the film pretty well, and I didn't notice any issues or anything. Yeah, really nice packaging on this one. Overall then, what more can I say really? These are both excellent films. I think that I preferred Bad Black by a hair, but that might be because Bad Black is better after watching Who Killed Captain Alex. Who knows? They're both A movies in my opinion. The DIY charm is through the roof. There's some impressive action and some impressive stunts, and VJ Emmie's commentary is just the cherry on top of the cake. Super charming. I couldn't stop smiling throughout both of these. They are 100% a recommendation from me. These will become movie night staples for me for years to come, and this might be one of, if not my favourite of the AGFA releases in this collection. I mean, it's presented well, the print's fine, you get that many special features that it's kinda obscene. Yeah, great, really, really good, one of the best ones so far, couldn't recommend it more, honestly. Really, really good. So, excellent collection this episode, really, really chuffed with that one, really fun, nice to see something that good for once. Next episode, we're moving from Uganda all the way to Turkey. Next episode. For one that I don't know anything about, apart from a mate of mine has said that it's fun. It's got a lot to live up to with the Wakaliwood stuff. But, you know, always up for some fun Turkish film. Next episode, we are checking out The Sword and the Claw.